What up, my guys? Welcome to another night show here, man. I don't even have a ton of energy, man. I can't even really turn up on the intro like that, man. But trying to break some games down, man. I think some things gonna move as well. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? We just trying to get some cash here, man. Appreciate everybody in the chat, man. My guys, Ernest, Brew Crew, Joshua, Markel. I see you guys, man. My guy, Moneyline Cam, man. Ernest, Brew Crew, yeah, Joe, everybody, man. Appreciate y'all, man. But I'm finna get in here and break the games down, man. Shit, I'm gonna get up out of here, my guys. First game up. Y'all know it's all business, man. I mean, hey, y'all let me know if it's rushed, but I know it's not, man, because we get to the business. No point in hi and all that. See what I'm saying? There's no point of that. All this roo rah rah, none of that. Let's get to some cash, man. Go over to the streets of Charlotte real quick, man. We got the Hornets get 3 points at the house versus the Magic in this one, and it's crazy, bro, because the Magic it's really simple. They've been going win loss, win loss, win loss like over the past 10 games. It's probably back further than that, but I don't even care. And they talk about it as well. They've been bouncing back basically off every loss, man. Every time they lose a game, they come back and win the next one, man. So I think they're going to do the same thing here. I know this is on the road, but they're up against an inferior opponent here. Only way I see the Magic losing this game is if they like choose a tanker or something, but I don't think that that's going to happen. They're too far up in the standings. They're not going to be anywhere near the bottom five, in my opinion. So the Magic still trying to win games, still have an outside chance at the play-in. You never know what could happen over these last like 20 some games, man, or 19 games, my guys. So anything can happen, guys. Yeah, 21 more games for the Magic. So I mean, what happened if they win 10 straight or some shit? So it's not over for them. They still have something to play for. Give me the Magic. Land at 3 points right now at DK, my guys. I cannot talk you off. I put some on the Magic minus a three at DraftKings. It's probably 3.5. It's probably gonna go up tomorrow, man. But I don't care. It could go down 2.5 to hopefully. Now, if the Magic are resting like anybody other than Isaac, then it is going to be pretty fishy for the Magic right there. But that's the thing I like about playing on some of these books. You can cash out. So if I see some, and you know what I'm saying, I'll cash out on that shit. But I might just ride it out. I think the Magic get this done regardless. I'm just saying, hopefully they don't. Yeah. So Isaac is already out for this game. So hopefully nobody other than that. And then yeah, Magic minus three smashing these Hornets. It's just a totally different team without LaMelo. I know they have won 5 straight, guys, but it's now that he's gone for a while, it's no real. I know they were winning, guys, but come on now. At some point, I mean, Dennis Smith Jr., Terry Rozier at the helm, it's just not the same. So I don't need to spend a ton of time on that one. Give me the Magic minus a three in that one versus the Hornets. Like I say, bounce back spot for the Magic. That's what they've been doing here lately. So over to the streets of Atlanta here, guys. Got the Hawks. Tough spot, man. I don't like the spot for the. I mean, don't get it twisted. I wanted to take the Hawks here. I don't want to take the Blazers, but the Hawks, they don't really play a lot of defense, man. And they play the Miami Heat, a conference. So they already playing a conference opponent tonight. They need every win. No, they're not. They're an East Coast team, but they play the Heat tomorrow, and it's a travel as well before a 4 game road trip. It's not necessarily the greatest spots for the Hawks, but if you look at obviously Trey Young come off the game, he missed a potential game winner. Now, when you know the Hawks gonna be pissed off, a fifth straight game at the house. In theory, this is the kiss the wives and girlfriends about like the ultimate one. And all this, I do have a slight feeling that the Hawks will try to come out here and smash. I mean, it's not going to be a good spot for them in the next game versus the Heat, in my opinion. But both of them are going to be coming off a back to back. But Heat won't have to travel. It's a tough game for me, guys. I know I'm not betting it, but that's how I'm looking at the game. The spot. In theory, the spot would say take the Blazers here plus the points. My problem is, man, the Blazers bench is not good, guys. And Chauncey Billups is, I don't know, man. I don't know. I wasn't a big I like Chauncey Billups as a player, and I'm not even saying that he can't coach, but I mean, I don't think it's working out in Portland. That's just what I see, man. But regardless of that, you got so I like Nazar Little. I like him off the bench. This guy's Shaden Sharp, guys. He's a high flyer. It's nice. He can jump. He can fly through the air. This guy cannot shoot the ball, man. If I'm in the house, I'm letting him shoot all day long, man. So whenever I watch Sharp, he's out there bricking. I'm talking about he built about 3 houses by now, man. But I'm the spot would say take the Blazers, man. But I do have a sneaky feeling that the Hawks, I mean, they can match up really well, especially even off the bench as well. Like when it comes to the bench play, that's what I'm gonna say. The Hawks have the major advantage here, even though they don't play defense, just offensively. The Hawks have the major advantage here, guys. So I'm staying off the game. It's a tough one for me. It's a tough one, guys. I hope you guys understand. Let's go over here to the streets of Boston here, man. We got the Celtics getting 11 points at the house versus the Nets, my guys. Tough game, man, because I mean, obviously, I think the Nets are gonna miss the playoffs, man. That's what I think. But this is somewhat of a step up spot, and it's scary because the Nets have formidable players, man. They're not coming to play. Vaughn doesn't know what to do with all of them, but they actually have some guys over there, man. Just look at this. If you put Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges on Brown and Tatum, they're not going to have the best of games. Let me just put it that way. If they, I mean, both of those guys are somewhat locked down defenders, in my opinion. Now, the defensive rotations are not the same over at this team, especially because Claxton is not really playing the same, and they don't have a backup center whatsoever, and they're not sure who's going to play the point guard, man. But sneaky feeling, man, especially since this game is on ESPN. It's getting to the point now where I can go through stats and all that. It's all about the feel right now, man. And the fact this game is on ESPN at this point in the season, I kind of feel like this one of the games where the whole world's going to be on the Celtics. And I think the Celtics will win the game, but it could be closer than some people may think. I'm probably not betting the Nets, but I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, maybe Nets first half, because sometimes the Nets will come out with something, it'll fade over the full game. But still, I have it kind of in my head that Nets first half or full game that they might end up covering both of those. Like I said, don't let me talk you off. If you like the Celtics, go with what you know. You dig what I'm saying? But crazy feeling here that the Nets try to step up here and they'll lose the game. But I mean, talk about standing within 11 here. Last game they got absolutely smoked, 139 to 96. That was February 1st. So I lean towards the Nets, guys. I do, but I mean, like I say, take whatever you want. That game, I would like to say over, but if the net, but Cam Johnson, Bridges got to have a good game on Tatum. I'm probably not betting again. It's a super tough, really a tough card, guys. To be honest with you, man. So I like that Magic spot. Let's go over here to the streets of Miami. We got the Heat team getting 2.5 at the house versus the Knicks, and I kind of like this spot as well, man. And it's two road faves as well, which shouldn't be scared of the Knicks, but obviously they've won like 7 straight. I'm telling you this, I ain't betting against the Knicks. Now I know Jimmy Butler, he's questionable, could possibly play. I don't really care if he does or not. I know it's someone with knee soreness, but I don't really care whether he plays or not. I mean, only thing is like to the line. Obviously, if he plays, it'll go back to like -1 for the Heat. But I think the Knicks get it done. These guys are smoking hot right now, guys. They're red hot, man. It's just what they're absolutely they're balling. Brunson, ever since Hart got over there, 7-0. You see what I'm saying? So I would not fade the Knicks right here. I think the Knicks will finally get smacked up versus the Celtics in the next game, maybe. But I think the Knicks keep it going here, guys. I sprinkled a little something on a -2. It's nothing heavy because I really want to see what's up with Butler. If he's out, then I'll go ahead and go a full unit on. I know it's smack season in, but if he's in, obviously you get a better number. Heat might come in pissed off, but I mean they're not playing well. Lost 5 of the last 6, 1-5 ATS last 6. I don't want the Heat right now. You just saw what they did without. I know Butler left again, but I mean, they were getting smacked way before that. They were getting smacked way before that, man. How do you get smacked by 23 with no Embiid? It's just that's the Heat though. That's the Heat. I'm not betting the Heat there. I'm not looking towards the Heat. It's Knicks or nothing. I do have a little something on Knicks mindset too. If you like the Knicks, well, I can't say that if you like the Knicks, take them night, but I do think with the hot man, if you wake up in the morning I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it was 3.5 in the morning. But Butler knee soreness. He left last game. I didn't watch the game. People saying it wasn't too big of an injury, man. But who knows, my guys? Who knows, man? Knicks or nothing. Simple. It's simple. They're on the road, but I don't care. They've been road warriors. To be honest with you, man. 18-12 straight up on the road, guys. Come on, what are we doing here? I believe 20-12, 20-10 20-10 ATS on the road. Knicks are road warriors, my guys. And I mean, they have had a day off in Miami. I did want to point that out. They do have a day off in Miami, guys. So I mean, it's not the best of situations. I always keep it real with you. Let me see. Yeah, day off in Miami. So I mean, hopefully, yeah, night out. Hopefully, ain't go out and have too much fun. But you never know, man. You never know. Knicks or nothing, guys. Like I said, I don't have much on the Knicks right now, but I know that's decided or nothing for me. Let's go over to the streets of OKC here, man. We got the Thunder getting 2 points at the house versus the Jazz, my guys. Tough game because we don't know who's gonna tank it the most. The Thunder, in theory, they want to beat the Jazz, right? I mean, they lost the last 7 games versus them. They just lost versus them as well. Now, they did have SGA. SGA went for what, 39? SGA went for in the last game. SGA went for 39 points. Laurie Markkinen had 43 points. This was the game that went to overtime. Now, Clarkson had 24 points as well. He was just starting shooting guard now, and he's not going to be playing this one. No SGA as well. I'd like to take Thunder first quarter, first half. They definitely have the advantage here when it comes to. I mean, they don't have the advantage when it comes to down low. Kessler and Markkinen is going to tower over their ass, but simply put, the Jazz coming off 3 straight home games, and they hadn't played on the road for since February 15th. So since right before the All-Star break, where they didn't. I mean, they did go 3-0-1 against Red, but regardless of that, man, I think the Jazz are kind of trying to go down, in my opinion. The Thunder still not out of the play-in tournament. I mean, they're not going to get there, but in theory, when it comes to high hopes, you're still not out of it. They have lost 5 straight. I wouldn't bet the game straight up, to be honest with you, because it's only 3 wins that separate these teams, guys. So you never know that. I mean, what if the Jazz like, yeah, let's get closer to the bottom? Eh, you know what I'm saying? Let's let Laurie sit or something. It's possible, but Thunder first quarter, first half. They'll be my only looks here. They have lost 7 straight to the Jazz, and they have revenge as well. Obviously, from losing not too long ago. What was that? February 23rd. So they just lost to them basically like a week and a half ago. So now they're back at the house. Fourth straight home game for the Thunder. They have the advantage here, at least when it comes from not having to travel anywhere. They've at least been sleeping in their own bed, playing in the same arena on the same goal. You see what I'm saying? So Jazz going on the road here, first three. Thunder have the advantage in theory early to start the game, but Jazz have the major advantage down low. Still, if I'm betting it, it's first quarter, first half, Thunder or nothing for me. Maybe an under spot as well. Could be an under, especially at SGA. But the only thing is that you can give whatever you want in the paint, but it still might be the under in that one because Kessler going to defend the paint over there. Maybe the under in that one, man. But I'm probably not betting that game. It's a tough card, Smart, man. Let's go over here to the streets of Chicago here, man. We got the Bulls getting 5.5 points at the house versus the Suns. Uh, I'm not betting against the Suns, man. Simple with me. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is right now. They got KD over there, and they probably got a little happy. You see what I'm saying? Everybody wants the ball now. KD out there. Okay, we got to come to play now. Third straight road game for the Suns. Only second straight for KD as well. But I mean, they come out there, nice little test run versus the Hornets and that one. Now they had the Bulls. Bulls are great defensively, I must say, but I don't really think they can mess with the Suns. Now they have lost. What was it? 5 straight to the Suns, I believe. Excuse me. So yeah, they've lost 6 straight games to the Suns and 8 out of the last 10. So the Suns have somewhat owned the Bulls, 6-4 ATS as well. Bulls might be sneaky here, but I just know that it's Suns or nothing for me. Everything I'm hearing out of the locker room, they're super happy. There's a pep in the Suns step. Let's put it that way. So don't be surprised if they go on a little run here. They could low key get this. They could probably cover this game even without KD. You throw him in there, and everybody playing up now because they want to show off or play. They don't want to waste KD's time. You see what I'm saying? The Suns are a one-way team for me right now. Either I'm betting them or I'm staying off the game, guys. So I do think that they can get past the Bulls, in my opinion, guys. So lean Suns in that one. Again, probably not betting it. Let's go over here to the streets of Denver here, guys. We got the Nuggets getting 5.5 points at the house versus the Grizzlies here. Damn, the Warriors smoking the Clippers now, boy. Good Lord. That's why you take the first half, man. That's why you take that first half, man. Oh, Lordy. Man. Good Lord. Oh boy. Got the Nuggets here, man. 5.5 at the house, right? Got revenge. They just got smoked. They just got rolled up and gassed up. You see what I'm saying? The Grizzlies putting it on them boys in Memphis. Now they're back in Denver. I don't want the Grizzlies on the road. Now the Grizzlies did kind of punk them. I mean, I kind of said it that day as well. I feel like the Grizzlies are probably the tougher team, and if they wanted to, you know what I'm saying, they could kind of punk the Nuggets. And I mean, I'd be damned if that's not what they did. They came out there and smacked them trifecta spot. They were up 8 at the first quarter. They outscored them by 16 in the second quarter. They were up 24 at the half, guys. They led every quarter except for the fourth quarter. Basically, that was an ugly game right there. They had got up by 32 points, my guys. So they had got up by 35 points, man. So it looked respectable. They only lost by 18. They got smoked in that one. I'm sure the Nuggets gonna remember that. In theory, I'd like to take Nuggets in the first quarter, man. That's what I'd like to do. I'd like to take Nuggets in the first quarter. They come out there and ball. Jokic played them the whole quarter. They have revenge. The Grizzlies are not good on the road. They got all type of surrounding stories and shit, distractions. This ain't the Rockets right here. You see what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be surprised if the Nuggets actually. I'd like to say that the Grizzlies can hang with them, but when the Grizzlies are at the house, they're getting their calls. When it's on the road, that's not the same. They're only 10-20 against the spread on the road. It's not hot. They're not hot on the road. I don't want the Grizzlies on the road. So while I do think they can somewhat match up with them or like kind of punk them, if they're not getting the calls here and Dylan Brooks is getting a couple quick calls or something like that, or Jaren Jackson Jr., a couple quick calls, it's done. Shut it down. And I'd say the Nuggets have more depth. They're one of the deepest teams in the league, guys. So it's a tough game for me. I lean Nuggets first quarter. Wouldn't be surprised if it's a Nuggets trifecta spot, but I am probably staying off the game, guys. So those are the looks. But I know I probably won't have a lot of plays tomorrow, but who knows? I'll sleep on some shit, and then you never know, man. But let's go over here to the streets of LA, man. Last game up before, because the other two games I'll have to wait for tomorrow for the lines and those guys. Them Clippers are frauds, guys. But the Warriors and Pelicans, and then the Kings and Clippers. Man, the Kings should smoke them, man. Ooh boy, them boys got some problems over there. They should fire a coach right now. But Lakers getting the point here, point and a half at the house. Won't have lines on those other games. So breaking this one down, getting up out of here. Lakers, man. Coming home off a 4-game road trip, guys. 3-game road trip. Not the best of spots, man, but every game is a must-win game right now for the Lakers, man. I'm not betting against them, man. I still wouldn't be surprised if they went on a little streak here. You got Malik Beasley and Vanderbilt. They're going to want to fucking go off versus their old team. Remember when they played versus the Jazz? They wanted to ball out versus them Timberwolves, man. Them was their old partners, man. Yeah, all right. I'm finna text you now. We getting on y'all ass tomorrow, man. Hey, come on now. Y'all done beat us the last 4 times. Let us get in the playoffs one time. Come on. You remember that time I let you borrow $200, man? Nah, I'm messing with you, but no, they have beaten them 3. So the Timberwolves have beaten the Lakers 4 out of the last 5 times, and they've covered 5 straight times, guys. But some strange reason, what I'm telling you, I'm not doing. I ain't fading the Lakers right here. I appreciate you, Patrick, my brother. I appreciate that. It's some real shit, man. I appreciate that. What do you say in the chat? I saw Jay Williams today say the Clippers would beat the Suns, and yeah, no, stop that. Stop that shit, man. Stop that. Lakers are nothing, man. I'm sipping the Lakers juice right now. I don't care if they need Russell back. I think they need Russell back even more than LeBron. Obviously, they would miss LeBron, guys. This is still a great team. I don't care about I ain't really worried about the coach on there. The players on the floor, especially when they added Vanderbilt and Beasley, man. But Vanderbilt alone, man, the guy's a champ. Vandy deserves 3 championships, man. It's a modern day Dennis Rodman, man. What are we doing here? Vanderbilt finna wreak havoc. Now, I can tell you, Anthony Edwards, he's a baller. No one can stop Anthony Edwards. I can tell you that, guys. I don't know anyone that's gonna stop Anthony Edwards. But so when you look at it like this, Anthony Edwards and Jaden McDaniels maybe could have some success here. Maybe even Rudy Gobert, but Anthony Davis is playing this game. I could talk all day long, but I lean Lakers here, guys. I lean Lakers. I mean, it's a ton of points. I could talk about matchups here. Obviously, Lakers coming off 3-game road trips, not the best of spots, but the Lakers they're trying hard, man. They are. They want to do this for LeBron. They want to do this for his legacy. All this shit. You know what I'm saying? I think the Lakers are something to be reckoned with. I think they're making the playoffs. I don't care what's going on with LeBron. Come back in 3 weeks. As long as they get Russell back and rest of everybody, and I'm telling you, Russell should be coming back Sunday versus the Warriors. I still feel like I lean Lakers here, guys. The main thing, Conley, somewhat. I thought we thought it was going to help the Wolves. It was going to move the ball more. Conley can't score. He really can't score like that though. He's old as he got the walking chair out there, man. So I'm worried about Conley over there. Anthony Edwards, he can ball. Rudy Gobert, he might have some success down low. The bench has somewhat fell off. Now Naz Reid is still he's a baller, but other than that, the bench. So they got Naz Reid, Rudy Gobert, maybe. Jaden McDaniels, Anthony Edwards. Those are the 4 weapons, the 4 main people you want to worry about the Wolves. Remember, the Wolves somewhat been losing as well, guys. They've lost before that last win versus the Clippers. The Clippers, I mean, they're just ass. They were 0-3 before that. They lost to the Hornets at the house. What are we doing? They lost to this version of the Warriors, which, I mean, I know the Warriors can still ball out, but still, the Wolves, they're somewhat playing for the playoffs as well. First game of a back-to-back for the Wolves as well. They play the Kings the next night, man. I don't know. Lakers are nothing for me. Lakers are nothing, my guy. It's simple. But yeah, Conley, I don't know. He's a has-been in my opinion. He's a has-been, my guy. So let me get over here, man. I'll recap what I like. I like the Magic tomorrow, -3. That's probably best bet. Like I said, I sprinkled on Knicks. If we still got to see what's up with Butler, I think it doesn't matter. I'm still only looking towards Knicks. I don't think the Heat will be the team that'll stop their streak. Not at the house. It'll just probably be the Celtics in the next game. So Magic for me, man, -3, best bet for me, guys. I'm finna get up out of here. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Any questions before I get up out of here? Might be an under spot Lakers game. That's a good point. Sometimes he does money line parlays. But what else are we doing? What happened? Hey Jay, do you only do single bets or do you parlay? No, I hadn't placed a parlay in a while, bro. I mean, the last parlay that I placed, the fucking Clippers fucked us off, man. So fuck that team, man. I hope they lose every game the rest of the way and miss the playoffs. Fuck that team. I just need the Lakers to make the playoffs, guys. So I need them to make the playoffs. Appreciate you guys, man. Look, Warriors game is not over. It's just one game. Yeah, no, that's a fact. Yeah, I took the first half, man. I don't give a damn what happens. That's why I ain't watching right now. I don't care. I'm gonna get in the shower, man, and chill. Appreciate your insight and hip. I appreciate you, Kyle, my brother. Down in Miami or what? Just a Dolphins fan. Darren, y'all couldn't talk you off, son. So this is the things. This is the thing. There's a lot of shit I don't really bet because I don't like to place a ton of bets. But I'll tell you. So I did bet the Magic -3 in that one. Hawks in theory would be in a bet against spot. Kiss the wives and girlfriends goodbye. They got a first of a back to back for the Heat, and a four game road trip. Two versus Heat, two versus Wizards. Both of those are inter-division conference games, guys. So four huge games coming up for the Hawks, but they are coming off of bad loss. They do have a new coach. Snyder's not going to want to lose this game. He's going to want to win in the front of the house and the fans. So front of the fans at the house. So staying off the game might be an over. Hawks don't play enough defense for me, man. So I'm sorry, but that's just a super tough game. Kind of lean Nets first half in full game, guys. I'm not gonna take it, but I just got, especially with it being an ESPN game, I don't. It's just a tricky feeling that a lot of money is gonna be on the Celtics there, and that they're gonna probably let the Nets hang around there, and I wouldn't be a bit surprised. All right, Ronald, you better get your ass ready. You better go get ready in the gym, Ronald. I'm just saying, you better go practice because I'm finna start. Hey, all right, come on now. But Knicks, it's Knicks or nothing for me versus the Heat, guys. What are we doing here? The Heats are kind of there. I mean, I ain't gonna even get on them, but the Knicks are upper. They're starting to get up there. They've basically solidified themselves as the fourth best team in the Eastern Conference. They're here, and I think they're here to stay for right now. 7-0 with Josh Hart. It ain't changing right now. I lean Suns. The Suns are nothing for me, man. Probably not betting that game, but I do lean Suns minus the 5.5 in that one. I lean Thunder the first quarter and the first half of that one. Probably not going to bet this game. Too much of a toss-up, in my opinion. They do have 7 times revenge versus the Jazz and a quick revenge. Just lost over a week and a half ago versus the Jazz team as well, man. So, and the Jazz seem like they kind of trying to go in a different direction. Nuggets, I do lean Nuggets trifecta. If I had one bet in that game, it would be Nuggets in the first quarter in that one, guys. I see them coming out pissed off. They just got smoked versus those Grizzlies not too long ago. Quick revenge, guys, as well. So, Pelicans and Warriors will break it down tomorrow. Clippers and Kings will break it down tomorrow. And I do still lean the Lakers, man. I do. They somewhat been getting owned by the Wolves, but this is a different Wolves team, especially with Mike Conley at the helm. So I ain't sold on Conley. I think they probably should have kept Russell if the Wolves. I know they didn't like him, but sometimes the grass ain't always greener on the other side, my guys. Let's get some cash. I'm finna get up out of here, man. I got to get up out this thing. We out. Let's get some cash tomorrow. So Us Against the Bookies. If you like the show, hit the like button, my guys. Back tomorrow, man. Let's get some cash. 1 p.m. Eastern. Let's go.